Hi there.
I'll go away.
No. Stay. I can do this.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Hi there. With the holidays approaching and a lot of people doing more online shopping, I thought it might be helpful to offer a few tips to empower you to have a more successful shopping experience online. So one of the first tips I would offer is to know your measurements. I think that that's really important. Just knowing your size is not enough anymore. The different brands, they range so widely in sizes. For example, if I go to H&M, I might find a pair of pants that fit me in a size 10 or 12, but I also might need a size 18 in some other pants in the same shop. So I know it's mind-blowing for me. So really good to know your measurements, and if you stick around just for a couple of minutes, I will show you at the end of this video how to take your measurements properly so that you're armed with the right information. The next one is to try not to be seduced by the photos. I know that the models are so beautiful, but keep in mind that the clothing is probably pinned on them down the back or the side, where depending on the angle of the photo, just so that the garment hangs properly and looks perfect for their photos. So if you do see like a video under the item or under the description, I highly recommend just hitting play and watching that just to see how it moves when they walk, and then you'll get a really good sense of how that will move on you as well. I wish that they did sit tests as well, but I haven't seen that yet. Another one is to read the reviews. It's really helpful to know, if the color's off a little bit from what you see on the screen, or maybe other people have had to size up or size down. Good to know, and if you might see that actual comment repeating in different reviews, so that'll give you a good sense of how the garment might fit or look. Another one would be to know what the fabrics are. You can actually read in the description what the garment is made of. So for example, if you're a mom on the go and you're really busy, you don't want to be purchasing all your items that need to be dry cleaned. You might want something that's maybe, polyester, because that washes really easily. You can just wash it, hang it to dry and go. You don't need to iron it or anything. So just be aware. And if you don't know how to care for a garment, just Google it really quickly. That'll give you a really good idea. The next tip is to know the return policy. There are a lot of boutiques, and I've been caught out by this before, that don't actually refund the item, but they will give you a credit note or an exchange, which can be a bit of a pain if if there's nothing else in the store that you're interested in. So just be aware of what that actually is. And the last tip that I can offer today is to subscribe to the retailer's mailing list just before you're going to make a purchase, because often they'll offer you a 10 or 15% discount off of your first purchase. So that can be really helpful. I promised you that I would show you how to take your measurements properly, so I will invite my lovely assistant here to help out with a little demo. This is my husband, Nick. He has a little bit of lipstick on him still because I kissed him when he came home from work. So the first measurement you want to take is of your bust, which is the fullest part across your chest here. And so it's upside down, but that's okay. You get the idea. So you'll want to take it right across the fullest part of the chest. The next one is the waist. So a lot of people say they don't have a waist, which is not true. Everybody does. If you just tilt to the side like this and feel where that crease is, that's where your natural waist is. So just pull the measuring tape across there. Is that right?
Yep.
And you want to leave it a little bit loose just so you can breathe. Don't pull too tight. So that's the waist. And so the last part is the hips. And I might actually have to adjust the camera because Nick is super tall. So the fullest part across the hip, which usually goes right across the bum, right across your bottom.
You touched my bottom.
I touched his bottom. So right across there. So that'll be right across the fullest part if you look in the mirror when you take that. Right?
Yeah.
So I hope that helps. Have a great weekend and happy shopping.